Hey guys, how's it going? Um, things are going really well on this end. So I can't I can't think of how long I've had this YouTube channel. Um, I am pretty sure I started it back in Wyoming. Um, I just don't remember. I have a really bad memory. My memory sucks. So I don't know. But I know at the very beginning of it all, um, I was going to let you guys know about my mental health. We've had some updates. We had some new information come in. So I figured now would be a good time to discuss it. Um, I'm 9.5 years in recovery. Um, it's been a journey, but it's been an amazing journey. Once I quit, there was no turning back. Like, it's not my thing. Especially 7 years ago when I gave my life to the Lord, I don't. I definitely I just don't have any desire of it. So, but it was just getting me sober was the hard part. Like once I got on everything, it was hard to get off. So, it was a long stretch of an addictive lifestyle. I think about 15 years, 15 to 20. I don't think quite 20. And then I have now 9.5 years of recovery. So, I have that. Um, And I think because of that, that's why I start and stop smoking all the time. Like I'll go 7 months without any. Well, I haven't smoked a cigarette in probably about 4 years or so. But I vape a lot, so I'll like go 5 years or sorry, 7 months without vaping, and then I'll have 2 or 3 months to where I'm vaping all the time, and then I got to go through the process of quitting, which is the worst. But I get it done, and then I stay then I stop smoking for another 7 months, and I just back and forth that forever. Before vaping, it was cigarettes, so I would smoke and then stop for a few years, and then start for a year or two, and then stop for a few years. So it was just really it's just something that I've been dealing with. I'm hoping now I'm on a quit now, so I'm hoping this runs the rest of my life because I have a lot of pain in my esophagus, and it just makes it worse when I vape. So I'm hoping I can just stay off of the vaping. At 27, I got diagnosed with bipolar 1. I have mania episodes a lot, so I'll stay awake I won't stay awake, I'll toss and turn, but won't be able to sleep. And then I'll be hyper all day, and that will last for a couple weeks at a time. Um, been on different meds, been on different trial and error, you know how it goes. It's just a mess. Found some stuff that worked, stayed on it until I got to Washington, and then when I got to Washington, I got off of all my meds, and then switched over to lithium, which was a game changer. When I got out here, um, I I noticed over the last couple of years some things going on with me. I developed a sensory situation. Cold, when I get chilly, I feel like I hurt. I feel like I can feel my bones sometimes. When I'm sick, I feel like I can feel the blood being sick. Like I feel like I just been having sensory issues. Um, I've been having really bad sensory issues to noise. That's always been. I've always had a problem with anything chaotic or anything loud noise related. I have a lot of baby pictures with me with headphones on because I had a hard time with noise. But it just got more particular lately these last few years. Hygiene has been a hard time. Um, I have to mentally myself, prep myself, get in the shower, get the showering tasks done, get out of the shower, and then I have to sit down for a while because the whole process wears me out. Um, I have a problem to where I can't get into a wet shower. So, like, if my husband goes in and takes a shower, I have to wait until it's completely dry. The walls are dry, the tub is dry before I can get myself into it, or it just, ugh. And that's how it is with like my daughter getting in and out of it, my son getting in and out of it. If I go in there and just clean it, I still can't get in it until it's all dry. And then I've been having issues to where I pet things. I pet my daughter's stuffed animals, chairs, um, blankets. I didn't realize I was doing that until my husband pointed it out. Um, I love the pressure of things like when when my 100-pound dog comes and sits on me. That is the best, most relaxing thing ever. I love the feel of it. I want to get a weighted blanket, but they cost a little bit, so I'm waiting on that. And there's some other things going on. So I went to my doctor and I was like, I took all these things to her and I go, these have been getting progressively worse over the last couple of years. I was like, is my bipolar getting bad or is something else wrong with me? Like, what's going on with me? Because I'm noticing a really big shift in things. And then she said, um, she goes, I think you have ADHD. And she goes, I think you're autistic. And I'm like, I'm not autistic. They would have caught that by now. I'm almost 40 years old. What do you mean? And she goes, a lot of women don't develop the symptoms of being autistic until later in life. And then she said that because I used drugs most of my life, she said I was most likely masking all that. And it took sobriety for it to finally start coming out. And I'm like, okay, so like what do I do? And she's all like, well, let's get you tested first and foremost, and then we will send you to a specialist, and then we'll try to get you on the right kind of meds. And I'm like, okay. So I took this test. It was a long questionnaire, kind of similar to what I did for my kids. But I also did these games. I had to play about 4 different little games. And she got back to me. We made an appointment, and she goes, "You've got autism." She goes, "I'm sending you to a specialist. We're gonna send you to a doctor. We're gonna start you on some meds." So they started me on a med called Prozac. She was hoping that it would dim down a little bit of the sensory. That backfired. I had a bad reaction to it. Got off of it. Not taking that. She put me on a non-stimulant ADHD med. And that really helped calm things down. That was great. She wants to try other meds later, but right now we just want to kind of keep things as they are and go slow, because I do tend to have reactions to meds quite easily. So yeah, I'm kind of learning a little bit more about like me, what my diagnosis means. I've only told a couple people. I don't know why I'm so afraid of it. I deal with it with my kids. But I don't know. I guess like just another label. But I'm thinking that these labels will help me like when I become a senior, and I'm in a nursing home. I will have access to benefits or services because